Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Stavaram Jangamam Yaktam Yatkinchit Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhavajiyapi Yat Sarvam Trilokyam Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Padambujaha Virantambuja Suryoyat Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Karatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jnana Shakti Samaruta Tattvamarga Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradata Cha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidayine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shoshanam Bhava Sindosha Nyapadam Sara Sampadaha Guru Padolakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Na Guru Radhikam Tattvam Na Guru Radhikam Tapaha Tattvajnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Maranatha Shri Jagannatha Matguru Shri Jagadguru Mahatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Radhiranadisha Guru Paramadevata Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva. Shri Vishwananda Om Jai Sadguru. 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 Shri Vishwananda Om Jaya Sadguru. Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya. Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya. Jaya Jai Sadguru Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya 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 Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru 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 Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya 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 Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya 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 Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru 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 Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya 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 Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru 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 Jaya Gurudeva Guru Om Namo Narayanaya 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 Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Om Narayanaya Om Narayanaya Om Namo Namo Om Namo Namo Sri Vishwananda, Om Jai Sadguru Vishwananda, Om Jai Vishwananda, Om Jaya Sadguru Vishwananda, Om Jaya Sadguru. Sri Vishwananda, Om Jaya Sadguru. Om Avatar Shishaya Namah, Om Vishamaya Namah, Om Devakaya Samujataya Namah, Om Sukshmatanave Namah, Om Chinmayaya Namah, Om Guru Mataye Namah, Om Sundaraya Namah, Om Surochanaya Namah, Om Sumukaya Namah, Om Charvasaya Namah, Om Keshavaya Namah, Om Padmabhujaya Namah, Om Mandagamanaya Namah, Om Charumbaradharine Namah, Om Ramaya Namah, Om Mandirastapakaya Namah, Om Shri Bhavachakaya Namah, Om Gayatri Ashvane Namah, Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namah, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namah, Om Namo Narayati Mantrupasakaya Namah, Om Swaramayaya Namah, Om Madhrakantaya Namah, Om Krishna Sankirtana Rupaya Namah, Om Stota Priyaya Namah, Om Itabashine Namah, Om Vagmine Namah, Om Chitraka Visharadaya Namah, Om Vratadaraya Namah, Om Sarave Namah, Om Jagatpantaya Namah, Om Sarvalokaitaya Namah, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namah, Om Suryaya Namah, Om Anukuraya Namah, Om Niyaya Namah, Om Sudarshanaya Namah, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namah, Om Premamurtaye Namah, Om Shubhekshanaya Namah, Om Pritivardhanaya Namah, Om Swastidayakaya Namah, Om Tarakaya Namah, Om Anugrahaya Namah, Om Vardhanaya Namah, Om Architaya Namah, Om Arthaya Namah, Om Siddhipradaya Namah, Om Janardhanaya Namah, Om Manoharaya Namah, Om Akshaya Namah, Om Siddheshwaraya Namah, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namah, Om Atmalingaya Namah, Om Ligarshana Prasakaya Namah, Om Siddhi Saranaya Namah, Om Malavaya Namah, Om Karupasakaya Namah, Om Sukshmaya Namah, Om Vishukaya Namah, Om Satikaya Namah, Om Samadarshine Namah, Om Dakshaya Namah, Om Achityaya Namah, Om Nirakaraya Namah, Om Nirmohaya Namah, Om Avyagraya Namah, Om Chitakrodaya Namah, Om Vinashilaya Namah, Om Svavashaya Namah, Om Kushalaya Namah, Om Shamaya Namah, Om Satyadharmaya Namah, Om Nivikapaya Namah, Om Viraktaya Namah, Om Atindraya Namah, Om Satyasandaya Namah, Om Pavitraya Namah, Om Madhura Swabhavaya Namah, Om Suranandaya Namah, Om Nandanaya Namah, Om Prasanatmane Namah, Om Bhaktanidaye Namah, Om Sakshaye Namah, Om Samatmaye Namah, Om Sarayogine Namah, Om Haraye Namah, Om Sutapaye Namah, Om Somyaya Namah, Om Guyaya Namah, Om Vimuktatmaya Namah, Om Gaviraya Namah, Om Guptaya Namah, Om Atmaramaya Namah, Om Srinivasaya Namah, Om Devaya Namah, Om Jyotidaraya Namah, Om Danyaya Namah, Om Gurave Namah, Om Jaratikramaya Namah, Om Gahanaya Namah, Om Bhagavate Namah, Om Vaishya Margadarshakaya Namah, Om Kutasya Jagartakaya Namah, Om Adiprayaya Namah, Om Sarvamata Samadhyaya Namah, Om Shamekata Bhavavarakaya Namah, Om Premavatar Sri Vishwananda Swami Namah. Ato Deva Vantulo Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Pradivya Sapta Ramavi हीनं विष्णु विचक्रमे त्रितानि ददे परं समूढमस्य बाहुं सुरे त्रीणि पदा विचक्रमे विष्णु गोपादाभ्यः अतो धर्माणि धार्येण विष्णु कर्माणि पश्यत यतो वृतानि पश्यसे इन्द्रस्य युजः सखाः तद्विष्णोः परमं परगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यः दिवि वचक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रसो विपन्यवो जागृभागुं ससमिन्दते विष्णो यत् परमं परम् अवताराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भीमावताराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भीमावताराय विद्महे सद्गुरुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विश्वानन्दा प्रचोदयात्। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुसूदन केतवारे नारायण अच्युत त्रिविक्रम चक्रपाणे वेदादि साक्षर श्रीधर वासुदेव गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् श्री रुक्मिणी शवनाश हरे मुरारे राधेश गोपीश स्वरूप ब्रह्मादि वन्द्य श्रीद्वारकाश्रय वैकुण्ठपते भुवनेकमूर्ते गोपाल देव हरये तव सुप्रभातम् मीनाकृते कमर रूप वराहमूर्ते देवी कमाय दुवने गुरु राम राम श्रीराम कृष्ण यदुनन्दन कल्किरूप गोपाल कृष्ण हरये तव सुप्रभातम् गोविन्द माधव मुकुन्द परात्परेश दामोदराक्षर नन्द कदारिशोरि गो गोप गोपी जन संप्रीत दीन बन्धो गोपी जना प्रिया रे तव सुप्रभातम् क्षीराब्धिशायि भुजगाधिपतल्पशायि सत्पत्करुचरणशायि रमङ्गशायि श्री गोप वाम मरुतल्प सुगारिशायि Patri Sukhanara Gautamani Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharatishu Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagavetu Gopala Sekaraye Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Chari Tulasidaya Malikadyahe Malyani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Dvatpavadatara Tare Munindra Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vedatayam Patati Gautama Kana Kuya Gayanti Sattuna Ganovara Rasavaga Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kada Vishesha Shri Naradari Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govaranodana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janarita Sudesha Bhavani Pota Tilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukmini Shavarada Tava Suprabhatam Shivatsya China Sharanagata Parijata Bhattati Banjana Kapakararina Bando Niyanta Gayati Janapriya Rivya Rupa Srinanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Rara Prameya Padmalayasya Lira Padma Nivasa Shori Padmodbhavati Sura Sevida Para Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindadale Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kanda Parapparatinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Sira Chandana Lipna Deha Govinda Yaravare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashora Kumara Dhira Mayangarina Ravishona Supushpahara Nilambudana Susharira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vakshi Jambavati Satya Soganti Padra Shri Mitra Vinda Divasa Prabhu Putri Kadyahe Tishtanti Divya Bhavameta Vasevanarna Gopi Mana Priyaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Rivya Munayona Nishambaranti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Bhatanti Arnisham Puri Kritama Papa Shri Krishna Gaitu Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Samma Sukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vitesha Suravira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Venugvanantam Aravinda Dalayatasham Varhavatam Samasitam Bhuta Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sattva Namarya Vamshi bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti, Pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti, Ananda chimaya sadhujvala vigrasya, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam, Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanamsha, Vedeshu Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhakto, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampranamyo, Vayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam, Sopyasti Yatrapadasinya Vichitya Tatve, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Ekopya Sorachayitum Jagananda Koti, Yakshakti Rasti Jagananda Chayayananta, Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarasta, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Yad Bhava Bhavitadiyo Manujastateva, Samprapya Rupa Mahima Sanayana Bhusha, Shuktiryameva Nigama Pratitaistuvanti, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavis, Tabira Eva Nicharupataya Kalavi, Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatma Bhuto, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Premanjana Shurita Bhakti Vilochanena, Santa Sadeva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti, Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Gunasvarupam, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Kamadi Murti Shukalani Amena Tishtan, Nanavataram Akarot Bhuvaneshu Kintu, Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagananda Koti, Kotishva Shesha Vasudhadi Vibhuti Pinam, Kapramanishkalam Anantam Ashesha Bhutam, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Maya Yasya Jagananda Shatani Sute, Trigunyata Vishaya Veda Vitayamana, Sattva Valambi Parasattva Vishura Sattva, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Ananda Chinmaya Sattvataya Manashu, Yanvaninam Pratipalam Swaratam Upetya, Vilayitena Bhuvanani Jaya Jajasram, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Golokanami Nishatam Nitalesha Tasya, Devi Maheshwari Dama Suteshu Teshu, Tete Prabhavani Jaya Vitasayena, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Govindam Adipurusham tamam bhajami, Shri Srishti Shiti Pralaya Sarana Shakti Reka Jayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vibharti Durga Ichana Rupamapi Yasya Chatishtate Sa Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shri Ram Yatala Divikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjaya Dena Itata Pritagasti Eto Yasham Bhudamari Tata Samupetya Kaya Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Jibhakti Deva Ida Shankaramakhyupetya Dipaya Devi Vitaretu Samana Dama Yastatri Varisha Vishnu Taya Vipati Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yakaranamara Chareva Satisva Yoga Nidramananda Jagananda Saroma Krupa Adara Shakti Navalamya Varasvamurti Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yaseka Nishvasita Kara Matavalamya Jivanti Roma Viraja Jagarandanata Vishnur Mahansaya Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Asvanya Tashma Sakareshu Nisheshu Tesha Siyam Kiyatta Katayatta Pitatta Natra Brahmaya Esha Chagaranda Vidana Karta Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yatpara Para Yugam Vinitaya Kumbha Bhantri Pranama Samaye Sadana Hiraja Vitam Virantu Malagasya Jagatrayasya Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ati Marika Ganamambo Maruti Shasha Karasa Tatma Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmat Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yamsha Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yakshakshuresha Savita Sakala Kahana Raja Samasta Suramurti Ashesha Tesha Yasyandraya Prabhati Samprita Kala Chakro Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramota Papa Nichaya Shutaya Sabamshi Brahmari Kita Padagavara Yasya Jiva Yatara Matra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasvitra Gopa Varaventra Mahosvakama Vandano Rupa Parabhachara Martanoti Karmani Nirati Kintu Chabaki Bhajam Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramkrora Kama Saja Pranayati Vinte Vatsaya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Pavai Sanchintya Tasya Sarushim Taruma Purete Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Om Agnanatimirandasya Agnanajana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev. The verse today is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 20, verse number 12. Svargino pietam ichanti lokam nirayanas tataha sadakam jnana bhaktibhyam ubayam tada sadakam. Meaning, the residents of both heaven and hell desire human birth on the earth planet because human life facilitates the achievement of transcendental knowledge and love of God, whereas neither heavenly nor hellish bodies efficiently provide such opportunities. So here, Krishna talks to Uddhava about pure devotional service. And further he explains that the Vedas describe the process of karma yoga, jnana yoga, and bhakti yoga as a path of liberation. And karma yoga is suggested for those who are not detached from the material world and who are full of gross desires. Then jnana yoga is suggested to be practiced by those who are detached from the fruits of their activity and those who have given up their material pursuits. And then bhakti yoga is suggested to be practiced by those who have taken appropriate renunciation. So it's the finest form of yoga. And it is also mentioned that human body is like the boat. We know this already. And Guru is the steerman. And the mercy of the divine, of Supreme Lord God, is the favorable breeze. And it is mentioned that one who has attained such rare boat, meaning the physical human body, and does not desire to cross over the ocean of material existence, the samsaras, and the cycle of birth and death, he is in fact the killer of the soul. And today I would like to talk a little bit of how we can use this rare gift which is given to us, the human body, and especially also to talk about the different layers or the different form of awareness. Starting that we go through many, many incarnations until we have the opportunity to incarnate in the human bodies. And what I found interesting, the grade of awareness which is to be found in our, let's say, universe and in our nature, is starting, for example, from the stone, who has a certain amount of awareness. Then water, it would be the next, which has more awareness. Then fire, the 5 elements. Then fire, air, has then more awareness than the fire. Then space, or Akash, has more awareness. Then the trees. The trees then are even more aware. As next would be the animals. They have then more awareness of the, and more, let's say, life in the awareness, meaning also more life in themselves. And then after the animals come the human beings. I remember Guruji mentioned 4 animals who basically have the access from the animalistic incarnation into the human incarnations. And I remember he said cow, eagle, dolphin, and dog. And dog, exactly. And of course there are different, then let's say there are exceptions. We know that some people go from the human incarnation back and then again to the human incarnation, but these are more exceptions. And then the human beings, the human incarnation is also divided. There are even like superhumans who have even, let's say, are more conscious, are more aware, are genius. But also this can go into the both direction. It can be used for, let's say, positive and good purposes. And there are also examples who were like superhumans, but unfortunately abused also their human incarnation. And then what I found interesting is to mention that according to Kena Upanishad, there are 6 levels of soul, or let's say spirit, or 6 types of exactly spirits or level of awareness. And I find it interesting to look at it, because there it is written, the spirit is one, yet spirit is not one. There are many layers to it. The whole universe is permeated by spirit, by Brahman, yet in different degrees. And also in our Sampradaya we say that there is this distinction or diversity in the oneness. And I would like to go through these 6 levels of spirits, which also helped me somehow to understand the verse from Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna says, those who worship the demigods go to the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors will go to the ancestors. Those who worship the spirits will reach them, but my devotees will come to me. After going through these different levels of spirits or awareness, it helped me to understand more deeply this verse. So it starts that, for example, when people die, they have more awareness. They are more aware as they are in the body. So without the limitation of the body, there is more awareness and more, let's say, access to information and to cognition. And those, let's say, beings here in this context are the Pitras, or the dead ancestors, who basically would be, after the humans, more aware of things. And this is also the reason why, for example, the ancestors are basically also worshipped or even asked for the blessing, because when they, without the body, they are even able to bless us, but only until the extent which they have reached, until their, let's say, potency which they have reached. And therefore we also have the Pitra Paksh, where we, let's say, worship and honor our ancestors, asking also for their blessings. And one very short experience recently which we had is, you all know Deva Matadasi. She passed away maybe 1 week ago, and she was a dear devotee who lived here for several years. And close to her, let's say, passing, we were walking down the street to the village with some people. It was already clear that her time is like very short before leaving. And somehow I asked Deva Matadasi, when you will be there on the other side, will you pray for us? I said. And she like a little bit like smiled, and she said, okay, I will do it. And yesterday we had a small commemoration for her in our house, led by Dantadas. A few people also joined, and at the end, I shared exactly this story which I shared with you, that I asked her for her prayers. And I don't know what, I switched the lights, or I really don't know what I did, but the light started to change basically the brightness, because it's adjustable. It can also change the colors. And it started just to change and change and change. And I was thinking, okay, it's a sign, but maybe I also pressed somehow too long, or it never happened, but still, you know how the mind, like maybe I did something. And then everybody left. Praja, you were also there. Everybody left, and after 10 minutes, again, it started to blink, and not maybe 5 minutes. I was alone already, but it started again to change the colors and to get on and off and on and off. And I took the phone to film it, and then in this moment, it stopped. But it was for a long time, and I really had this impression that because these beings, or let's say souls without body, they can express themselves in this way, through, for example, through the electricity, and especially after they're passing, they're very close still to the physical realm for some time. So this is how the, let's say, ancestors or people who have passed away and have, let's say, certain degree of awareness or access to more awareness, they can also bless us. Then further, there are kinnaras. They have even more awareness than the pitras, and these are souls or spirits who are behind big social work or political systems. So you can imagine that they are inspired, those politicians or great, I hope I'm not saying something wrong now, but social workers or people who really contribute, that they're inspired by those beings called kinnaras. Then we have Gandharvas, who have even more awareness and more, let's say, abilities. And these are spirits who are behind a successful artist, especially we know musician. It is said that they bring to someone who is, let's say, inspired and blessed by a Gandharva, and mostly these are the singers, it brings to them great fame, and it brings joy and happiness to the audience, those who hear, who listen to them. But it makes one miserable, interestingly. And unless one has a guru and is on the path of liberation. And this was interesting because great, let's say, singers and, actors, general artists, they are mostly actually miserable. As far as I could observe this, apart, they really turn to spiritual life, and apart, they have a guru and take this as a path to liberation and a path of devotional service. Then, after Gandharvas come Yakshas, and they have even, let's say, more awareness, more life in them, and those spirits bring wealth. You can imagine that wealthy people, they are blessed by Yakshas. To have, let's say, the comfort in life, to have these financial means and to enjoy them, but they are devout of being happy or satisfied with their progeny. So meaning that those people, families, are mostly unhappy with their children, with the behavior of their children, with education of their children. So there is always a drama, family drama. Interestingly, and this goes like from generation, or I think 3 generations, I don't know exactly, but that simply you have these financial means but you don't have this satisfaction in life in your family. Unless, again, one turns to devotional path and has a guru and uses this again for devotional service to humanity and to God. Then above the yakshas are the devas. The devas have, again, more power, more awareness, and we can imagine that our body is governed by different types of devas, and that the entire universe is actually under their duty and control. And there are various qualities which are like expressed in us. As you know from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, it's called Devasura Sampat. So meaning divine and demonic qualities. So those qualities basically which, for example, compassion or mercy or brilliance, they are divine. The qualities of the devas which are awakened inside of us. And those are, let's say, the devas are those who are blessing us to be happy and, yes, to be manifest those divine qualities inside of us. Then above them are the siddhas, and the siddhas are considered as perfected human beings who has gone deep into meditation. And according to the Kena Upanishad, where this is written, the word guru would also fit into this category. However, I would not remain here that this is the highest level of awareness of a guru, because there are sadgurus and divine incarnations who are incarnations, directly incarnate, avatars and incarnations of God, as Gurudev, our guru, which is beyond it. And as Krishna says, that I'm beyond all of that. And basically, Krishna invites us to go beyond all these different opportunities and blessings which are given to us from all those spirits, let's say, and souls which I mentioned, and to become a devotee. To become a devotee, to give our life to Him, and not to aim for success, not to aim for a certain particular wealth or gift, but to dedicate our life as a bhakta to God, to spiritual service, and through it to receive actually the ultimate which God wants, or Krishna or our Sadguru wants to give us, meaning by worshipping Him, actually we will come to Him, we will achieve the highest. So the invitation is become a bhakta, involve in the spiritual service, and you will get everything what is needed. Jai Gurudev.
Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamala Varenakam Abduta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Nararirupa Keshavadrita Nararirupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Makara Kamala Varenakam Adhuta Shringam Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavarita Nararirupa Keshavarita Nararirupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Nararirupa Keshavadrita Nararirupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavarita Nararirupa Keshavarita Nararirupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narsingadev 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 Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Narsingadev 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 Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Sri Narasimhadev Bhavan Ki Giridhari, 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 Giridhari. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya. Giridhari, 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 Giridhari. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Giridhari, 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 Giridhari. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatindraya, Karunakaraya, Mangala, Mangala me. Prapati Dharmika Darataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Prapati Dharmika Darataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Shaligrama Pratisthitaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Shaligrama Pratisthitaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Tridandadharine Gorakajaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Tridandadharine Gorakajaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Rankesha, Kenkaya, Rataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Rankesha, Kenkaya, Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Bhakta Janon ke Sankata, Rasa Janon ke Sankata, Jana Vidur Kare, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jo Jave Pala Pave, Dukha Vinase Manaka, Swami Dukha Vinase Manaka, Sukha Sampati Gara Ave, Sukha Sampati Gara Ave, Vashtami Te Tanaka, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Mata Pita Tum Mere, Sharana Rao Mein Kisaki, Swami Sharana Rao Mein Kisaki, Tuma Vina Ora Na Doja, Tuma Vina Ora Na Doja, Asha Karu Mein Kisaki, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma Purana Paramatma, Tuma Antarayami, Swami Tuma Antarayami, Para Brahma Parameshwar, Para Brahma Parameshwar, Tuma Sabake Swami, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar, Tuma Palana Karata, Swami Tuma Palana Karata, Main Sevaka Tuma Swami, Main Sevaka Tuma Swami, Kripa Karo Bharata, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tuma O Eka Gosha, Sabake Pranapati, Swami Sabake Pranapati, Kisavini Milom Dayamaya, Kisavini Milom Kripamaya, Tumako Me Kumate, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Dina Bandhuru Kahata, Tumarakshaka Mere, Swami Tumarakshaka Mere, Karuna Hasta Varao, Karuna Hasta Varao, Charana Parate, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Vishaya Vikara Vitao, Papa Haro Deva, Swami Papa Haro Deva, Shada Bhakti Varao, Shada Prema Varao, Santana Ki Seva, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Tana Mana Dana Sabare Tera, Swami Sava Kucha Tera, Swami Sava Kucha Tera, Tera Tuchko Arpan, Tera Tuchko Arpan, Kya Lage Mera, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Rasa Janon ke Sankata, Rasa Janon ke Sankata, Jana Vidur Kare, Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Mane Shakara Rakoji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Mane Shakara Rakoji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Oh Shakara Ko, Shakara Ko, Shakara Koji, Shakara Ko, Shakara Ko, Shakara Koji, Mane Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Shama Mane Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Govinda Mane Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji, Kidari Lara Shakara Koji. Tvameva Mata Shapita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhusha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravina Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Govinda. Asatoma Sagamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mityoma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Shri Lakshmi Narayan Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Shri Radha Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki
Jai.
Shri Mahavatara Kriya Bhavaji ki
Jai.
Shri Ramanujacharya ki
Jai.
Prem se bolo Satgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki
Jai. Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijanamalaya Paraya Paramam Purushaya Parakrama Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadastra Shastrani Samarai Samarai Mrityo Mochai Mochai. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudashanaya Diptijvala Pataya Savarikshomna Umpat Parashme Parabrahmane Paramyotishe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.